I'd like to spend some time on talking about developing dynamics within your drum fills. This is really one of the nucleuses that make your fills musical. It's kind of like I'm speaking to you right now in words and letters and sentences, but if I was to speak to you in one pitch all the time, after a while you'd probably fall asleep or want to turn it off. You know, there's some inflections in my voice. I'm communicating more than just the words to you. And that's exactly how it is with dynamics. It's very important to be able to have control over your stick height. When I'm talking about dynamics too, I want to make sure they have a clear understanding of what I'm saying. It's louder, quieter. It's more of a dramatic approach to your playing. So what helps us facilitate louder volumes, obviously higher stick heights. There's a way that you can actually use the drums to your advantage. I'm going to play an example for you on the snare of just a dynamic roll. I'm just going to get quiet to loud. Just straight ahead. Here we go. So you can see sticks just come up. Makes it easier to produce a louder stroke. You got more room for more velocity. Now, in using the drums to your advantage, what you can do is actually start on the outside of the head, near the rim, probably not right at the beginning because it's more of a deader tone there. So somewhere about here, a couple inches out, and I will hit it the same volume, but you will see how as I bring my stroke into the center, it creates the crescendo. So here we go. So you can see right away how that helped it to crescendo. It opened up the tone more. Now if I do that and put a little bit of stick height into it, it becomes that much more dramatic, like this. Because not only does that build on the volume, but it builds on the tone, because the tone's different on the outside of the head. Now with a crescendo, you can put it wherever you feel within a fill. You can do this with every fill in the encyclopedia. And it's very, very important to get a control of your dynamics. Most drummers, 99% of us, will have problems speeding up and slowing down when we're using dynamics. When we start getting louder, we like to go faster. We start getting quieter, we like to get slower. So once you get a good feel for a crescendo, make sure you play it with a click track so that you can keep it in time and that you wouldn't end up by speeding up your band or anything. You could be more dramatic with them. So with that, what I'm going to do now is show you an example just coming down the toms doing a crescendo. And now that's kind of a whole bar, 2-bar crescendo. You don't always have to have it that long. Even just doing it at the tail end on beat 4 and a crescendo will work just fine. You could have it just on your snare and then crescendo the first tom. So you could have something like this. So for a fill from the encyclopedia, I'm going to do 4/16 on the snare, 4/16 first tom, second tom, floor tom. Now I'll play just the fill for you with a crescendo. Now, with a beat, it should be like this. So now I'm going to do some ad-lib fills with crescendos to some music. There we go.